Alright, hey everybody, welcome. I wanted to finally show you guys my Dragon Quest collection and unbox Dragon Quest XI for everybody. And I'm joined here by Bunny, a kitty cat. Say hi. She's here to help out. So I meant to actually show off my full Dragon Quest collection last year when I hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. But I figured now with Dragon Quest XI out, I went and got all my stuff together. I will say though, I am actually missing a couple of my games at the moment. I'm letting a friend borrow Dragon Quest 7 and 8 on 3DS. And I also got a bunch of them on the phone as well. But without further ado, I'm just going to go through my kind of random organization of games here. I haven't actually played all of them, to be honest. But I'll show you what I got. Alright, so we got Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Yeah, this game is it's kind of like a Samurai Warriors kind of game. You know, you just button mash and kill a bunch of stuff. Played it a little bit. I'll have to play that some more. Alright. Here's Dragon Quest 7 for the PlayStation 1. This was a really good game. Fantastic. It's really long, but now that they got this 3DS version, it's gotten a lot better. There's some good characters in it. It's kind of weird and mysterious. You kind of go around the world, finding these different puzzle pieces. It's really fun. It has a little bit of a slow start, but in the 3DS version, they clean it up and it goes a lot quicker. Highly recommend that game though. It's really fun. Also missing right now Dragon Quest 8 on PS2. Not sure where that's at. I'll have to get another copy, but I do have it on 3DS and on my cell phone as well. Oh, this game actually hasn't been played yet. This is a sealed copy of Dragon Quest Monsters 2. There's two of these actually. This is Harris Adventure. There's another one with the boy, I think Kobe or something. It's just basically like Pokemon. It's like Pokemon with Dragon Quest in it. So. Oh, what do we got next? Torneko, The Last Hope. This is another spin-off game we got here. This is based off of Dragon Quest IV, The Merchant, and it's a dungeon crawler game. It's a basic dungeon crawler game. It's pretty fun. I only played it a little bit, but not too much yet. Oh, let's see. This is Fortune Street for the Nintendo Wii. It's also a pretty good game. It's actually got really bad so. Yeah, so this one, it's a board game. It's kind of like, I guess you could kind of say like this Mario Party. This one's a combination of Nintendo and Dragon Quest. Other ones that they have out there are a combination of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and other things. Pretty cool little game. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in this series. Oh, Dragon Quest Swords in the Wii. Yeah, so here's Dragon Quest Swords for the Wii. This is it's a slashing game with your Wiimote. You kind of just swing your sword at stuff. It's not really a full role-playing game, but you walk around and you slash things with your sword. Oh boy. This is the game that started it all. So, a little history on this one. This is Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest 1. When this game came out in the US, there was already a license for Dragon Quest because it was a pen and paper role-playing game. And they couldn't get the licensed name for Dragon Quest in the US. So they called it Dragon Warrior. Up until Dragon Quest 8 is when they first started calling it Dragon Quest around here. So this game showed up in my mailbox randomly. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. It was in this nice yellow box. It came with a full manual and strategy guide. It was something else. I couldn't believe it. And I never played a game like this before. This game changed my life. This game was I was probably like 7 when I got the game. I first really maybe 9, 8 or 9. I don't know. When I first started to play through it, I was like 11 years old because I could read a lot better when I was 11. Yeah, I love dragons too. Yeah, so I was like 11 or 12 when I was first playing this. And interesting thing with this game, is I got through the end to the end of the game. I got up to the Dragon Lord, the last boss or whatever. I was so nervous, you know, so nervous, and I ended up accidentally saying that I would join his evil army of the damned or whatever, and then the screen went red and I had to restart, and I just never had the heart to go back into the game and beat it because you had to go a long way. There was only one save point back in the very beginning of the game. It was like a long walk back to the beginning, back to the dungeon. You had to go all the way down, fight all these monsters, and then you had to fight him. I just never went back into it until I was an adult, unfortunately. Another good memory with this game is rescuing a princess. So with this game, you don't rescue the princess at the end of the game like you do in Mario. You actually rescue her like right in the middle of the game. You rescue her from a dragon. And one of the really fun things about that is you rescue her from the dragon in this cave, and then you have to carry her all the way back to the castle. Like I said, there's only one save point, one castle in this game. You take her all the way back to the castle, and like you're holding her in your arms the whole time. You're like walking through the poisonous marsh. It's fighting monsters and stuff. You feel pretty heroic doing it. That was probably my first like video game crush or something. But I love this game. This is like really the first JRPG. This was a really fantastic role-playing game. Try to play one of the newer versions of it, like on the phone or something. It goes a little bit faster, but really fun game. So, okay, that's that. Oh, yeah. Dragon Quest IV, Chapters Are Chosen. This might be my favorite of the Dragon Quest games. I really like this one a lot. So in this one, what's interesting with this one is the beginning of this game, it's split up into like chapters, like basically like mini role-playing games, and it's completely separated at first. And hey, I'm glad you guys can go. I got the gaming system, Mike Luna. Hey guys. But yeah, so this game it's like separated, like separate chapters, like mini role-playing games within a full role-playing game. Eventually, though, all the characters do come together. So it's just Torneko, the merchant over here. Ragnar, the warrior guy. I forgot her name, for the Princess Alina, I think. And then I don't know her sister that, but this is I forgot these two. There's like a dancer and a magician girl, like gypsy girls. And they're, this is a really, really fun game. This is definitely one of my favorite Dragon Quest games. I really, really like this one. It's like I said, you got the hero there. You see him in the Dragon Crown over there. This game actually starts a trilogy off, and so eventually everybody reunites with the main character. I think you can actually choose to be a boy or a girl in this one too, which is kind of cool. And eventually they all reunite, and that's like the next half of the game is everybody's together going on the adventure. Really, really love this game a lot. It's the Nethia trilogy they called. So it's you can get all these games on your iOS or Android devices too, and also on DS and 3DS. Got my slime speaker. The slime is your basic enemy in this game. And I don't know if we want to get the speaker. I got the speaker, I think when Dragon Quest IX came out. It was like a Stanford or something for 3DS. You plug it in, you got some music, I guess, for coming out of the slime. Oh, we got here. Got some more spin-offs coming. Okay, this is Dragon Quest Monsters. This is yet another Monster Joker, sorry. So this is another Pokemon kind of game. Yeah, there's a lot of good anime games. Actually, so I don't know if you guys know about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. The artist that made Dragon Ball made Dragon Quest characters. That's why they all kind of look like Dragon Ball characters. Yeah. So I'm sorry that I'm kind of covering it up, but hey, jokes are glad you can join. Show up the collection. Yeah, so made by Akira Toriyama, and he's been making it since the very beginning. He was a very popular manga artist, so they picked him up to help on Dragon Quest over at Enix at the time. And it just came out great. Like the artwork is just so cool. And Akira Toriyama's got a very distinctive style. So Joker, I've only played a little bit of. It's just another monsters game, kind of like Pokemon, but it's got its own. You take your own spin on it. Oh my god, yo, Umi. Yeah, this is not Dragon Ball though, this is Dragon Quest. The same artist. Oh god, this one I played a bunch of. This is another weird spin-off game, Rocket Slime. Basically, you're like inside of this giant tank or something, and you go and have like these castle battles with a tank, and you're like running around inside. It's like a tower tank, like a giant mech kind of thing, and you run around and you have to like fight other mechs, and you just gotta like maintain the cast like the tower and stuff. You like run bullets back and up and down the stairs, and all kinds of wacky stuff. I actually did play a pretty good amount. Yeah, and I do recommend the Dragon Ball series. Really good series. Yeah, I don't have Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. I don't think. I only got Joker 1. Oh, what do we got next here? Oh, we got 5. This is up there with my faves. This one, I'm actually pretty close to the end of this one, but I haven't actually beat it. But it's definitely one of my favorites. You actually have choices in this game. You can have like a girl you can marry. What I really like about this one is you start off as a little kid. You actually start off as a baby in this game. You see the guy's whole life. You grow up a little bit, you become a boy, and then you go up on an adventure with your dad and stuff, and then you become like a young adult. You get married and all that stuff. It's really really interesting game. And this is a continuation of 4 kind of. It's like way in the future from 4. You like Deborah? Is that the new one in the DS one? I think. Yeah. I like this game a lot as well. One of my favorites. Oh, okay. We got 6, which I got the guide for as well. But I actually haven't played too much of 6. I just played a bit of it back. So interesting with Dragon Quest 5 and 6. These games were for Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, right? And they actually never came out in the US until like the Nintendo DS came out. So when the DS came out, they put out Dragon Quest 9, and it did really well. So they started putting more Dragon Quest games on there, these re-releases. So we did get 6. I haven't played too much. I played it through on the DS version. I just played a little bit of emulation. But this is the conclusion of the trilogy. You kind of like jump into another world with this one. I gotta play this one some more. But I'm just really happy they finally brought these games into America. So we have all the Dragon Quest games. Except for 10, they won't give to us because that's an MMO. We're not going to get that ever. Oh, thank you. It's a pretty cool fireplace I got over here. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. And by the way, guys, like I said, you can get 4, 5, and 6 on the phone. I have them on the phone. And it actually plays really well. Like, you'd be shocked because if you get the Dragon Quest games on your iOS or Android device, you can play it with one hand. I mean, let me see if I have my phone available. I might even, like, pull it out for you guys. Like, let's see if I even have it downloaded. I don't even know. But you can play it one-handed, one button to do everything. It's really good. Is Dragon Quest 6 expensive now? Oh, that's too bad. No Dragon Quest. Looks like I just got 3 on here right now. Which, yeah, I guess I don't have Dragon Warrior Quest 1 and 2 and 3, but I do have them on the phone. If I do, they're not all downloaded right now. Look, you can just like, you can do this with it. It's just really, it's so intuitive. Like, you can play this game standing up on a bus or a train. It's really cool. I can't believe that you tell me that this game is $80. So apparently this game is worth a lot of money now. I remember they made too many of these games. They sell for like 20. Bonnie, what are you doing over there? Crazy cat. Okay. Well, that's Dragon Quest 6. Oh, I got 9. Okay, I apologize. One of my magazines is in pretty bad shape for 9. But actually, the guy's not in the best shape either. I greatly apologize. Dragon Quest 9, actually published by Nintendo when it came out. Flip through the old Nintendo Power in here. So, I was so excited that we get another Dragon Quest game. It was kind of weird though that it was on the DS. I did play through this whole game and I really enjoyed it a lot. It had multiplayer on it. I'm glad you like the show too. Yeah, so there was multiplayer in the game. There's plenty of post-game stuff in this game. It was actually really fun. But actually, in my opinion, coming back from Dragon Quest VIII, which was like this big epic adventure with like voice acting and 3D graphics on the PS2. It felt like a step down, but I still really enjoyed the game as a game. It was really fun. Yeah, by the way, Jokester, never sell your games, ever. Like, I don't care how bad your money gets, never sell your games. At least if it's a game that means something to you. Like, if you don't care about it, sell it. But like, if you care about, like, Dragon Quest, don't sell it. Alright, so, Dragon Quest 9 I really do like a lot. I definitely recommend that game for people. Alright, so I guess now it's time for the new game that just came out today. Dragon Quest 11. Okay, Dragon Quest 10. What happened to Dragon Quest 10? MMORPG that they never brought over to the US. Because Square Enix has always treated Dragon Quest fans pretty poorly. Like, they've always favored Final Fantasy over here. You know, there's reasons. Basically, during the Super Nintendo days, we just didn't get Dragon Quest over here. Like, they were going to bring over 5 and 6, they just never did. And so Final Fantasy 7 came out, then all of a sudden JRPGs got huge. And we didn't get Dragon Quest 7 over here until like years after it came out in Japan. I mean, we did get it eventually. And then Enix and Square merged together. You know, Square Enix would put up Dragon Quest here and there, but like, they just don't seem to really care about giving us the games, you know? So the MMO came out. Yeah, I know it's the MMO, but I think it would have still done pretty decently over here, and they just never bothered to bring it over. We just have to watch it from afar. We're just never going to get it in English. So, oh man, I will say another thing that kind of screwed us over with Dragon Quest from Square Enix is there's a 3DS version of this game. What's cool about the 3DS version is the top is like 3D and the bottom is 2D like the old Dragon Quest, and I just think that's so awesome, and I wish we could get that, you know. But you know, we are gonna get a Switch copy, but it won't be dual screen, so you know, just gonna basically having the PS4 version portably. Which also is a good thing, having the game portable, because role-playing games portable are awesome, but I don't know. I just wish we could have had the 3DS version, even though it's a dead system. So here we got Dragon Quest 11. I mean, this is just a game. We'll open this up later. I'll make sure I don't show off any keys, but I also got this in the package. Like, I got like a lanyard, so like, let's open this lanyard up. Dude, I like Final Fantasy and all, but like, I do want to still play 15, but Dragon Quest has always been in my heart #1. Dragon Quest forever. Oh, shit. Yeah. It's just more lighthearted and fun, and the character designs are so cool. Look at this. Let's see if I can show this up pretty well on the cam right here. Pretty cool. Pretty nice lanyard. I might use it for something. Hell, I got a convention coming up this weekend. Maybe I'll use it then. I don't know. Crap, I forgot to... For all things, I forgot to bring my knife with me, but I think I can do this. Okay. I'm opening up the... I got this giant box with it, too. So we're going to kind of open up and see what's inside. I only got a rough idea what's in the collector edition. But, you know, I'm just such a fan of Dragon Quest. If there's a Dragon Quest collector edition, I had to get it. Like, it's a must. Dragon Quest. Well... Alright. Let's see if we can, like, pop this. Okay. Is this, like, sealed up in here? Oh, it's gonna open like this. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Looks pretty cool. What does this say here? Companion and Compendium. This is starting with a book over here. I'll put this down for a little bit. Okay, cool. So it comes like with looks like a book comes with. It would be cool if this Switch had the classic thing in there. There's like some artwork and stuff. Let's flip through some random pages in here, I guess. It's pretty nice. Like, wow. It's a really big book. It's a really big collector's book. A monster manual. Man. Okay, I'm actually happy I got this. This is the book's a lot nicer than I expected. Usually, a lot of times you get a collector edition and the books are kind of junky, but this one is very solid. It's really big. What else? Oh, we still got something else in here. We got, it's like a CDs. Okay. Wow. Really fancy looking. like really pretty with scenery and stuff. Oh, figure, yeah, figure would be cool, but I'm happy with this. This is nice. This is very nice. Very nice. What is this? Oh, we got a okay. Got a cloth map in here. What the heck, man? Okay, let's open this up now. This actually might be something cool to display, wouldn't it? There we go. Ooh, it's gonna blow in the wind. It's gonna blow in the wind. We got a nice cloth map. Cool, cool. Oh, what's this? Got a steel case. There's a steel case in here. I don't know what's inside. Oh, it's just a case to keep the game now. Like a special case for the game. Okay, now I guess I'll open the game up. Yeah, you know what? All hail Princess David. Thank you. Yes, please help me. Alright, it's time to open this up. And I'm gonna just make sure there's no codes that I need to remove. And then, yeah, there's some like CD key codes basically inside. I'm just gonna like hide over here. And that's the game, I guess. That's all there is to really see about that. Pop it out. You can see they got a reversible cover in there, alternate cover. Which I might actually do. But I'm gonna put the game inside the metal case here. Oh, you know why? It's because I got the special edition. I get to have the cool looking alternate cover. All right. There we go. Got the alternate cover on here now. Plastic and protective. I probably should. I probably have one somewhere. Alright, so I guess that'll do it for the unboxing. I'll probably be back at some point tonight to play it. I just don't know if I'm going to have too much time because I need to go work out a little bit, and I got to pack up for Colossal Con East, which is coming up on the weekend. So I don't know how much time I'll have. What I'll probably do is I'll probably hook up the PlayStation 4, get things ready on there, get the game like updated and all that stuff. And maybe I'll stream it a little bit tonight here and there. Maybe a little bit more tomorrow night. So, yeah, I got 15 skill seeds. That's another thing. You get 15 skill seeds when you start the game now. Which is going to make you become, like, super OP in the beginning. So, alright. So now, I guess that's going to do it for now. I really thank you guys all for coming and sharing my love and passion for Dragon Quest. It's a fantastic series. If you guys haven't played Dragon Quest, please play it. Please get Dragon Quest XI. Support this game. Let Square Enix know that we love Dragon Quest in the West. And keep it coming over here. It's got good voice acting. It looks amazing. I'm so excited. Oh, man, I'm like, oh, hype. Forget sleep. I'm just going to play this all night. All right, guys. Gonna call it for now. I'll see you guys all later.